Boo! I'm the Gamer Ghost, and on today's second ever NFL video, we will be dealing with a heavy topic. One with a lot of questions floating around. Daniel Jones is becoming a bit of a punchline in the NFL, not only for fans but also for defenses. So today, we'll see what's the deal with Daniel Jones, what caused him to regress so much this year compared to last year, and will he improve starting now? Well, he better, he just got a huge paycheck. One paycheck that many of us would like to have. Welcome to Disappoint Bowl. Let's come out to play. I'll give you a brief context on who Daniel is. He's a QB for the Giants, number 8, started in 2019, has won 22 games, lost 36, and has 1 tie. Last year, he clinched the wild card round with a 9-7 record. So that begs the question, why isn't he considered one of the great QBs of the league? Well, I think we should start to see his stats. Let's see some of his best. His touchdown to interception rate is kind of terrible. In 2020, he had 11 touchdowns with 10 interceptions, and in the following year, he scored 10 times while being picked 7 times. And lastly, in 2023, he was picked 6 times and only scored 2 times. And I'll say that again. He was picked 6 times, scored 2 times. You might ask, how did he get such low numbers last season? And the answer to that is injuries. Got severely injured in week 5 against the Dolphins, and upon getting better in week 9, the coaching staff decided to rule him out for the rest of the season. The reason of his injury can be clearly seen if you see at least one game with the Giants. The sacking is killing Jones. It's no secret that the Giants have a terrible offensive line. Even the staff knows they're trying to fix it quickly to avoid the same situation from last year. The amount of sacks Daniel received last year is concerning. This year alone, he got more sacks in 5 weeks than he did in the entire year of 2022. I decided to calculate the average of sacks he received from week 1 to 5, and it's 5 sacks a game. He's averaging 5 sacks a game. Now that's normal in the league, but I think we should take this into consideration. Before injury in week 5, he was sacked 10 times in week 4, and finally before leaving out, he got sacked 6 more times with the Dolphins. Let me repeat that. In the 4th quarter, after being sacked 6 times, he left. 6 times is a lot, especially when you've already been sacked 22 times before. I remember how he went back in week 9, he was sacked twice that game. You know me, when I see Daniel Jones, I cheer for the other team. The man is being thrown to the ground more times than the ball, and that's another issue with him. He's just not throwing the ball. Everyone has called attention to those moments where Jones just refuses to let go of the ball, and that will cause either more sacks or a fumble. He also refuses to run the ball, and when he does, it's kinda weird because sometimes he runs with the ball and then makes a pick 6 that I will make you watch like at least 3 times in this video. Week 4 was especially bad for the Giants. I give them the rating of the points scored in that game, 3 out of 10. But that's the thing about Jones. He does a good rushing play, just to throw a terrible pick 6 against the Seahawks. In the same game, he was 3-11 and ran the ball. Something that also occurred in week 2. Is it that Brian, head coach, doesn't trust his QB to throw for 11 yards? Do they have to rely on Barkley to run? The answer is yes, apparently. When your QB throws a pick 6 at the red zone and you're forced to do that, wait a minute. Stop everything. There's something I want to mention about that pick. Because there was someone open just behind from the pick. And there is the problem of Jones. Bad reads. Something people criticize about Daniel is the lack of reading his offense and defense alike. He looks into the first receiver he watches and is unable to read the rest. Sure, the problem is also the O-line not giving him time to think, but Daniel is not evolving. He's just trying to throw the ball as fast as he can, which leads to bad throws, which leads to bad scoring. And it's noticeable the Giants had a bad scoring year. However, there is something the Giants can do. 3 things, exactly. Fix the O-line, get him some receivers, and get him a new running back. With Barkley leaving the Giants, it's kind of important to have a good, strong running game. I don't think Daniel's gonna be running all year. And Daniel has to do 3 things for the Giants. Get healthy, learn to read defenses and offenses alike, and take time to learn the plays and find receivers. With those 3 solutions, I think Danny Dimes will get the Giants bang for their buck. Or he might make the Giants laughingstock and he'll get fired as soon as extension is over. Whatever the case is, I know we'll be watching, in horror and in pain. And that will be all. I hope you enjoyed my new section, Disappoint Ball. This is the Gamer Ghost, and now I'm going to play the Pick 6 one more time. But now I'll be joined by my pals, Peyton and Eli Manning, just so that you can see their reactions.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Look at play. It's like a little...